Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're watching this. As you can tell, I'm getting over being sick, so don't mind my voice. I recorded like 4 videos yesterday, and I didn't sound that sick, but today I sound more sick. What are you gonna do? So, how was your Christmas? I'll be showing you what I got for Christmas. Um, if you wanted to trivia, we can do trivia. I got some questions, and of course, I have some Reddit stories. One of the subreddits that I go to for more questions, I don't know what's going on there, but they haven't updated in like 4 days. Maybe nobody's posting because of Christmas. I don't know. So, the stories are from other subreddits, but they're still good. And there's specific ones for Am I the asshole for like relationships specifically. So I had two stories from two different ones of those. Um, yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until recently, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like that because um, a lot of the ones I see for like the main two I normally go to, it's a lot of wedding stuff. It's a lot of pregnancy stuff, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I want something a little different sometimes. But yeah, I get it. There's lots of drama and controversy for weddings, so I get that. Um, and I think that's why some people just elope to not deal with the drama. But then there's drama that follows that too. Like, how could you take this moment from me? Like, wasn't your moment? Usually from a parent. Most of the time, a mom. Personally, I don't think I would be offended if my kids decided to elope when they grow up if they wanted to get married. I don't think it would bother me. It's your life, it's your choices. As long as you're happy with the choices you made, mm-hmm, like it's fine. So that's just me. Not everybody feels that way. But I don't like my children feeling like they they have to do everything to make me happy. No, it's your life. You should be happy. You know, you shouldn't have to try and do what I want you to or what you think I want you to do. Like, order the food you want to eat, pierce what you want to pierce, and you're underage right now, so it's like I have to sign off on it. But yeah, your body, your choice, your life, your choice. So that's just me, and not everybody's like that. So many people like to have control over their kids' hair, their like style, the color, everything, and it's just like, yeah, that's not me. It's on your head, and you should be happy with it. And I like that my mom let me make those choices for my hair. I had a perm when I was a kid. I did my hair when I was a kid. Like, yeah, I don't dye it anymore. I got that all out of my system, but I liked that my mom supported my decisions when it came to my hair. Because at the end of the day, it's my hair. So, um, yeah. I went blonde when I was in middle school. Maybe a little bit before middle school. I think that first time I dyed my hair, like the whole head, I was in the 5th grade. And I was going for blonde, but my hair is so dark, as you can see. Um, it was orange. A kid called Carrot Top like that whole year because it was still permed. So not only was it orange, it was curly. I mean, I got it blonde eventually, um, but I didn't like to dye my eyebrows, so they were still black. So it was an interesting look. But when I was in the 8th grade, I wanted to dye my hair back to my natural hair color. And I went with jet black because I thought that was what my hair color was. No, that's not what my hair color was. It was so dark. Um, I guess my hair is considered brown black. I did not know that. But I looked even whiter than I do, more like Wednesday than I already do. So it was pretty interesting year. I looked so pale, but I got it out of my system. Eventually, my hair went back to its normal color after it grew out. But yeah, that was fun finding out that wasn't my hair color. Yeah, and I had all kinds of styles. I liked going short and all that, and yeah, my hair's growing out now. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let it grow. I miss my long hair, and then I look at like short styles. I was like, ooh, I want a bob, or I want to go short again, and I'm just like, stop, just let it grow. It's fine. So, yeah, let me know what you've done with your hair, if anything, like certain cuts, like parming, straightening, dyeing, what have you. Or if you didn't do any of that, but you've done like fun hairstyles that you like I like those crown braids. I've never done one. I think they're beautiful. Like, let me know. So, yeah, for my 15th birthday, all of my hair, and it was a lot. It was like touching my butt. It was a lot, and I have thick hair, so I wanted my hair on top of my head, which I did get. The stylist tried so hard to convince me not to do it, but I'm like, no, I want to do it. She's like, you're gonna be dying at the end of the night. I was. Probably should have listened because all that head on top of my all that head, all that hair, all that hair on top of my head, um, pounds of it. Yeah, I had the worst headache like the next day. Um, but I was happy. So, what is that? A saying? Beauty is pain. Yeah, it totally was that night. Having all my hair up on my head. It probably my hair stand out a bit, so it probably wouldn't be so bad now. But yeah, never again. Listen to your hairstylist. They know what they're talking about. I don't know where this like fly came from. I don't know when it snuck in. And the cats have been trying to get it, like I think since yesterday. They were unsuccessful, obviously. Do you know why flies buzz around you? Because everyone's like, oh, they do it because you're dirty or stinky or whatever. And I was just like, well, I just showered. Mm, I don't think it's that. Anyways, I'm waiting for people to come in because I have people come in and out. And then we will go for what I got for Christmas and probably do Reddit stories and maybe trivia if you want to. If nobody joins me, I'm gonna do some trivia questions anyways, and whoever watches the replay can answer. Um, so have you seen any movies? We watched 2 movies um yesterday, which was so much fun. I'm gonna talk about it probably in a Get Ready With Me because I brought it up in the last one I filmed that'll be coming out on this coming Thursday. See, I told you the fly won't leave. Um, it wants to be in the limelight. So, yeah, there's always something going on over here. Always. And I completely forgot to check my volume and how I sound and all of that because, you know, I'm distracted. Volume and how I sound. Well, I sound sick, but you can hear me, so that's good. Yeah, I was listening to my videos yesterday. I didn't sound that sick. I sound more sick today. I hope I don't sound that sick tomorrow because I'm filming again. So we shall see. Um, Let's see what else. Christmas went off. It went really well. Um, don't mind me waving at the fly. Um, yeah, Lucy. She threw minor like a little tantrum. She literally threw a plushie. Um, she wanted a catnap plushie, and she got a bluey plushie, so she threw it. And since she threw it, her sister's like, "Can I have it?" And she's like, "Yeah, whatever." She didn't care. After she found out it had a zipper, then she wanted it. And her sister's like, "No, it's mine now. You threw it. You didn't want it. You got mad that you got it, so now it's mine." And she'll get back. And I'm just like, well, consequences of your actions. So it's whatever. It's fine. She's gonna get the catnap one. It's just it wouldn't come in time. So she's just getting it after Christmas, probably when she's back in school. Hopefully before, but yeah. So other than that, Lou is happy with everything that she got. She didn't really pay attention to the clothes, which I get that. And she's complaining one of her pants are itchy. It's full of like glitter. Um, so I would assume that's why it's itchy. But I think with those kinds of pants, once you wear them in and you wash them a few times, it doesn't itch as much. So yeah, definitely avoid the glitter pants moving forward. Um, but yeah, she's happy she's got her baby doll, but she's upset that the stroller, like she has to kind of bend down to use it because she's a big kid. If she was like small and petite, no problem. So she wants like a taller stroller. It's like, I don't think they make taller baby strollers. Hi, Christine. Good morning. How are you? Are you doing anything today, or is it a lazy Sunday? It's a lazy Sunday for me. Lucy's coming back later today. Oh, Christine, you're the only one here. Do you want to see what I got for Christmas? I wore one of my gifts yesterday. I might do try on, like, short videos. I don't know. I only got one. Well, no, actually, I got one pair of pants and I got two pairs of leggings. They're identical. Oh, just cleaning. I'm doing laundry. Oh, okay, I'll show you. So you're the only one here. So I wore these yesterday, and I like they got pockets, and I have something in here. I wore this yesterday, so but like there's like no designs, but I like them. It was hard to find a pair of pants that fit. Hence why I'm in leggings or sweats like all the time. Okay, I guess I used another one of my gifts. Um, I got two sponge gels. So the other one I think is the coconut one. This one is Bulgarian rose. Um, see, this one has a black ribbon, and the other one has a white one. So let me know if you like sponge gels. I do. I'm happy to have those, and they smell so good. So I got this like sweater thing. Let's see, from my mom. The sponge gel was from my ex. Pants were from my mom. These are leggings. They're like the short capri ones. Here's the other one because they're a set, and I believe they're just exactly the same. I like this shirt a lot. I think it's really pretty. This is from my mom too. I'll close this from my mom. I don't get new clothes a lot, so yeah, I like this one like the most. And this one, it didn't have a price tag, and it didn't have the little thing so to keep people from stealing it. So somebody could have walked out with this shirt and just taken it. I wanted it so bad. Thank you, Christine. Oh, sponge gels, they are amazing. Okay, a couple more things. I wanted to get bralettes, but I was so tired after all the shopping. I think I was like shopping for myself last. My mom works 6 days a week, so I did my own shopping for my gifts. At 12 hours, 6 days a week is a lot. On the 6 days, it's not supposed to be, but sometimes it can be 12 hours still. Anyways, while I was shopping, I was looking for bralettes, and somebody snuck in like the juniors with the teen bralettes with the adults, and they didn't notice. And I'm like, these are way too small. I didn't notice afterward. So one of my kids got those. But yeah, I got underwear, Calvin Klein. I got these. It was a 3-pack. I gave the white one to my niece. And I wanted at least one to go with this flannel. I know I live in Arizona. I won't be able to wear this a lot, but I still want to wear it. So that's all clothes. I know it's a lot. So I needed new clothes. And the next thing is for my brother. From my brother. Alright, let me not show you my address. Okay. And it's like, if you want to send me anything, you'll ask me for my address. Alright. This is going to be a little hard. Alright. Yeah, this got all like stuck in the tape, so it's all ripped up. And ordered from TikTok, and it was Jeffree Star was live, and he was like, oh, if you buy this palette, you get free stuff with the palette. So I wanted 2 palettes from Jeffree Star, and I couldn't make up my mind. I'm like, I want the wedding palette, and I want the Orgy 2 palette. But I couldn't make up my mind. I'm like, you know what? The next one, he puts like with one of those deals, like you buy this and you get so many products with it. Then I'll get that one, and it ended up being the O2. Sorry, that's what they call it on TikTok because they're not allowed to say the actual names. So what came along with it was one of the new lip arousals, and this one is in Versatile. It's pink. One of his blushes, and which one is this? Lollipop Royalty. Just looks pink. I have a pink one of it. Click on. I don't think it's the same one. I think it's one of the new ones. I have one of these, but I have another one. I got it in my lucky bag, like at the beginning of the year. So I have another one. And I got a beach proof eyeliner in brown to go with the palette. So they gave me the sticker. And the postcard. Alright. My kids were like, what did you get? And why is there a naked body? Because it's Jeffree Star. Like, that's why. So I'm happy this one has shimmers. I don't have the first one. I don't have Orgy. It's beautiful. Let me know if you have it. Oh, thank you. The flannel is beautiful. They had another one, but I didn't like the colors. It was like maybe like blue and green, and it was pretty, but it wasn't me. So, yeah. What did you think of everything that I got? Let me know. What did you get for Christmas? Let me know. Did you get anything you really wanted, or like nothing you really wanted? I know some people, they get like cleaning supplies, like they get a new vacuum, and they weren't asking for a new vacuum. Like, you don't? Do you want it? Yeah. I was so happy to get it. Thank you, Christine. Um, Especially because it's like, I could have made up my mind. So that helped me make up my mind. I'm excited to try the lip arousal because I've never tried a lip plumper. Never. So I'm excited and nervous because I hear it really does sting. I don't think I need plumper lips. I'm just curious. Oh, you didn't do gifts? Um, did like not even make anything? Or some people, instead of like making gifts or like giving gifts, they'll do other stuff. Like they'll do acts for them. Like if you always wash the dishes, you're like, oh, I'll wash the dishes all week, or something to that effect. Did you do any of that? Like the gift acts of service, which I think is nice. Yeah, my mom was the only one that got gifts. Like two people, like she gifted people. I mean, I gifted too. So me and my mom were the only ones that gifted to people. I mean, of course, my brother, but my brother, like my mom, I had to do it, which isn't a bad thing. So my brother was just like, whatever, use my card. Oh, you think so? Yeah, I don't have the first ones, and the first one doesn't have any shimmers, so I feel like I don't need the first one now that I have the second one. If I got it like it was gifted to me or I won it, of course I'll still use it and I probably keep it. But I wouldn't use it and give it away. Only if you want to know. Oh, that's nice. You gifted to your kids. Like that's nice. Like, my parents don't really gift to each other. My mom is a gifter, but my dad is not. And my mom got so disappointed of her always getting him gifts and him never getting her gifts back. So they don't really do gifts anymore. But they do go out when they have dates and they like, buy each other like meals and stuff. Like they trade on and off, and so that's nice. Like I can understand being disappointed as a gifter. Like you put so much effort and thought into the gift and they get you nothing, or something you didn't ask for. Like I try to be appreciative when it's a gift I never use and he wasn't asking for. But sometimes it still reads on my face and I feel bad. And like I swear I'm not trying to be um like a Grinch or anything. It's just I'm very specific of what I like. So that's why it's just like let me just tell you and you just get what I say I want. Because trying to get me something, even if you know me, it just shows you don't know me as much as you thought you did. Because it's like, oh, when did I ever ask for anything like that? That's right. You do have like everything that you need. I think the only thing I didn't get, well, two things that I do need is probably SPF, and moisturizer. But everything else, oh yeah, that is one thing I forgot to show you guys. I'm not getting up and getting it. I did get a blanket for Christmas. Um, which I was using my ex's blanket, so I did need it. It's like a knockup of the Minky Couture blankets because I keep trying to win one and it's not happening. So I got it from Amazon and it kept like they kept reducing the price, like they had coupons and stuff and sales on it, and I think it's like $50. It's like the biggest size they had. Like a big throw blanket. It's big enough for me and my little one, and it's really nice. It's red. I just went with the one that was like what do you call it? Like the cheapest. Um, but yeah, like I like it and it's bright and I won't lose it. My little dog was not impressed. Like, the first night I had it, she laid with me and then she like blew out her nose. Like she's like, I guess I'll lay on this. Like, where's the other one? Oh yeah, Life with Christine has a channel. If you're watching the replay, check out Life with Christine. I'll try to remember, you know, later on in the day to tag Life with Christine. So sorry, I forgot to tell you. Um, yeah, if you didn't know that. Personally, uh, I like when Christine does her grocery hauls. Like it's nice. I wish I did that, but I'm so focused on putting everything away. I never do that. Because usually my grocery hauls are like a 2 week haul. There's a lot of stuff. Let me take this off because it's just coming off. And I don't have my brush out here to brush my hair. It's like over there. And I'm not getting up. I could, I just don't want to. I'll get it. I meant to grab it and I forgot. So I don't mind seeing my hair freshly out of my hair towel. So I'm happy I have two of these. It's like if anybody wants to give me something, I like these. I like these. I have to. You're welcome, Christine. Do you have any plans? Ooh, do you want to hear a Reddit story or some trivia questions? Nobody else is in here talking to us, so yeah, I have a few. Let me see. I got one that's Am I the a-hole for having my boyfriend return my Christmas present? And this one just says mother-in-laws. And am I the a-hole for leaving my boyfriend's office Christmas party after he repeatedly humiliated me in front of his coworkers? I would have left too. And the last one, am I the a-hole told my husband to stop pretending to be sick? Yeah, which one do you want to hear? The one about the husband made me mad. I didn't read the one about the boyfriend and the Christmas party because I didn't want to get mad. I was like, I just figured that one would be like, I read it with you. Yeah, either one sounds good to me. The shortest one, I think, is the mother-in-law one. So. Oh, the first one? Okay. Am I the a-hole for having my boyfriend return my Christmas present? I, 31F, have been with my 27M boyfriend for 2 years now. We financially come from completely opposite ends of the spectrum. I grew up with absolutely nothing and worked my way to making a great income, while he grew up wanting for nothing and never learning how to properly budget. So I pay for the majority or everything. He has a full time job with good pay and benefits. He just doesn't manage it well. And I am guilty of enabling him to be this way by always covering things when he runs out of money. Almost every paycheck. Well, last year for Christmas was our first Christmas together. I didn't celebrate Christmas growing up due to my dad passing at a young age, and the season was depressing for everyone. Well, since we were together, we decided to have his family down for Christmas. That deserves an entire post to itself. All in all, last year's Christmas cost me several thousands of dollars, not including damages his family caused to my house. I say this to lead to he forgot to get me anything for Christmas. Nothing at all. Nobody besides his father remembered to get me anything. I'm not a greedy person. I don't expect much from anyone. It was just more hurtful than anything because I tried really hard to get everyone something they wanted, needed, or fit their style. This year, my boyfriend tried to go all out and got me a very expensive gift to the tune about $500. I was absolutely blown away that he had done this and was over the moon at the gift. However, fast forward 2 days later, I realized that him spending this much has put him in a position that he can't pay his bills, and I just paid all of our bills, so I cannot spot him the money to fix it. So I told him to return the gift and we'll figure something else out. I told him I appreciate it and it meant a lot. It's just not right to accept it when it leaves him in a place where he can't pay for the things he needs. Am I the NTA? I appreciate trying after you royally screwed up prior, but you need to try within your budget. And honestly, if you don't have the funds to get someone to help you budget, you need to figure it out on your own. I don't care. Rent a book at the library. Like, your partner sit down with you. Something you need to figure out something to be able to budget your finances so you're not put in a position like this. That's my idea. Like, I don't know. Me, I learned to budget because I had a fixed income in my early 20s. I had my kids, and I had to learn how to budget everything and how to make sure, we had enough for the things that we needed, diapers and wipes and all that. And yeah. So, let me know what you think. Personally, I don't think OP's the a-hole. I think NTA, not the a-hole. I think you did the right thing. Like, you cannot accept a gift if it's putting someone in a hard spot. Like, but let's hear your thoughts. Sorry about my crazy hair. I need to brush it. So, if you want to hear another Reddit story, let me know. If you want some trivia questions, let me know. I'm up for either one of those. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you'll have to go back to see what I got for Christmas minus the blanket and the sponge gel I already used. So, I'm so happy to have more. Yeah, like, I get not being taught things, but at some point, you're almost 30. You need to figure it out. Like, your partner cannot be your mother. So, yeah, I do think this relationship is really hard on OP. And it's just like, maybe people will, like, better themselves, but they have to want to. It seems like he doesn't want to because he has someone that will do things for him. Like, it's great you have a partner you can rely on, but your partner doesn't have the same thing. Like, it's sad. Bye, Christine. Thank you for hanging out. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Bye. Alright. Well, Christine is going, so I can do the mother-in-law story. Whoever's watching the replay, have a great day, Christine. Can let me know their thoughts. So this one is mother-in-law's. Am I being unreasonable? My mother-in-law lives right next door to us. That sounds like a nightmare. She is always complaining about having no money and how she can't do this or that. She watches our son for us Monday through Friday, so we will fill her tank up on Mondays. That's $70, and then we typically give her anywhere from 200 to 300 cash a week for helping us out. That's not my issue. My issue is her expecting my husband and I to pay for her 17-year-old son's car insurance, another 240 a month. Oh, and she does nothing but complain and tell people behind our backs what shitty people we are and how we don't help them at all, and all we do is take advantage of them. I show her nothing but love and appreciation, and I'm starting to get fed up. And I want to cut them off. They are able-bodied people who can get a job. Oh, I forgot to mention her husband is worthless, and all he does is sit on his bottom. Should we just cut them off and find childcare elsewhere? Honestly, I'd look into childcare. Um, her losing that money is gonna make her say even more things about you. So, in all honesty, um, I'd probably give her like anywhere from like 2 weeks to a month notice, or maybe a month, and find somebody else. Um, some people are nicer and will give like up to 3 months notice. Um, to give her enough time to find a job, but she may not even try. I don't know. But I don't think you're the a-hole. Hi, Melissa. How are you? How was your Christmas? It's okay. You can go back later and see what I got for Christmas. Um, I'm sorry you had a rough night. Um, I just got done reading one Reddit story. And I read one prior. I got two more to read. Um, One is, am I the a-hole for leaving my boyfriend's office Christmas party after he repeatedly humiliated me in front of his coworkers? And the other one is, am I the a-hole told my husband to stop pretending to be sick? So you let me know which one of those you want to hear. Oh, and we can also do some trivia. It's just me and you. But yeah. How's your Christmas? I'm getting over being sick, so hopefully I don't sound too bad. I recorded videos yesterday. I gotta get them edited. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna try to record tomorrow. The Christmas party story. Yeah, we're gonna like experience this together because I didn't read it because even the title made me mad. So I wanted to wait to read it. Okay. Am I the a-hole for leaving my boyfriend's office Christmas party after he repeatedly humiliated me in front of his coworkers? Sorry, that word's not coming out the way I wanted to. I'm sick, and when I'm sick, my words are just mush. So, this happened last weekend, and I can't stop thinking about it. My boyfriend, 30M, invited me, 28F, to his office Christmas dinner, and I was excited but also nervous. I wanted to make a good impression, so I spent a lot of time picking the perfect outfit, doing my hair, and ensuring I was presentable. When we arrived, everything seemed fine at first. I introduced myself to his coworkers, and they were polite, if not a little stiff. As the night went on, though, things took a turn. During dinner, my boyfriend made a joke about my job. I'm an event planner, and he works in corporate finance. He said something like, she just plans parties for a living while I'm out here making real money. Excuse me? Um, if people could plan their own parties, they would. Just say. People laughed, but I thought, oh, sorry, but I felt a lump in my throat. I bet. I work hard and I'm proud of what I do, so hearing him belittle me like that stung. I tried to laugh it off to keep things light, but then he doubled down. Someone asked me about my favorite event I'd planned, and before I could answer, he interrupted, saying, "Probably one of those kids' birthday parties." That's her level of expertise. Everyone laughed again, and I just sat there mortified. The final straw came during dessert. When people were sharing funny stories, he decided to tell an embarrassing story about me that I've explicitly asked him not to share before. It's a personal story from early in our relationship involving a mishap I had while meeting his parents. I was practically begging him with my eyes to stop, but he told the story anyway. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Everyone was laughing and I wanted to disappear. I quietly told him I wasn't okay with what he was doing, but he brushed me off, saying, "Don't be so uptight. It's all in good fun." Yeah, roasting your significant other the first time she's ever meeting your coworkers is such an a-hole move. Leave this man. Like, God forbid you turn the tables on him and roast him, he lose it. At that point, I couldn't take it anymore. I excused myself, thanked the host, and left. When he got home, he was furious, accusing me of embarrassing him by leaving. He said I made him look bad in front of his coworkers and that I was being overly sensitive. Now he's refusing to apologize and insists I owe him an apology for overreacting. My friends are split. Some say I should have stayed and dealt with it later, while others think he crossed the line. So am I the a-hole for walking out? No. I think if you stay with this man, you're doing a disservice to yourself, and I'd be disappointed in you. To stay with somebody that is okay with roasting you horrifically in front of all of his coworkers, it's not okay. You need to be with someone that respects you. It's okay to not agree with somebody's job, to not think, you know, they're living up to their potential or whatever. Like, you're not going to agree with what other people's choices are all the time. But if that's how you feel, you shouldn't be with that person. Like, this person is not building you up. This person is tearing you down. A partner should never do that. Right, right, Melissa. To be with somebody and you just want to tear them down. Maybe you're already up here, like you're self confident, you're happy, you're confident in what you do up until this point. You're very happy. So maybe he's right here because I hear sometimes people that work in finance are not really happy. They're doing it for the money. There's nothing wrong with that. So he's probably right here. You're up here. You love what you do. You're happy with yourself. You love the way you look. You're very confident. So he's just like, yeah, let's get you down here. Like, no, that's not okay. Um, he needs to be able to rise up to where you are and meet you where you are, not bring you down. Like, no, you're not wrong. And honestly, the people that think you should forgive him and that he was in the right and all that, they're trash. Like, can we discard those people? They're not our friends. Because if I was there and I saw my friend like being treated this way, it'd be really hard for me to not share like some story about him or call him out because that's not okay. Yeah. I agree with Melissa, like, about not wanting to be with somebody that tears you down to make themselves feel better. Like, no, you're not the a-hole. He is. and you need to leave that relationship. It's not good for you. Melissa, do you want to hear the story about uh, telling the husband to stop pretending to be sick? I read this one and I was getting so mad. Like, I think the husband has an alcohol problem. I think he's an alcoholic. But, yeah. I just read it and I got so mad. Okay. Am I the a-hole? Told my husband to stop pretending to be sick. Hello, so a little backstory. My husband doesn't like leaving the house or spending money at all. I get it, but this means we go on vacation without him. He also has a habit of agreeing to plans, then will conveniently take a nap beforehand to get out of going. He will either get up from the nap, be a miserable jerk, and complain the whole time, sometimes driving like a maniac because he's mad I made him go, or he will refuse to get up anyways. Christmas Day, we're supposed to go to his family's house, then my family's house. He decided to take a nap 1 hour before we go, claiming that he is sick. He has no symptoms at all. He seems completely normal, takes nothing for it, and begrudgingly goes to Christmas. Here's where I'm sure I'm the a-hole. I told him to get up and stop pretending to be sick. I said, if you're planning on going to work, then you better go to Christmas. I'm tired of this. He gets up and goes and complains about going. Still complaining. Oh, sorry. Still claiming to be sick. No cough, no runny nose, no specific complaints about the sickness. Just sick. He went to work the 2 days after with no problems. 2 hour drive each way. Now I'm sick. I was around a family member a week prior that was clearly sick, and I have the same symptoms. He was not around this family member or anyone really because he was laid off for 2 months prior to the week of Christmas. I have a cough, chills, body aches, a headache, and my neck hurts. I feel dizzy when I walk, so I only got up to shower. I asked him to make me a coffee. He refused and told me to stop pretending. He said he'd make me chicken broth, then decided to take a nap instead. Am I the a-hole? No. I mean, if he really seemed sick, I obviously would have gone without him on Christmas. My daughter and I really believe he was trying to get out of it because that's what he does. Also, important note that he drinks whiskey every day, and a friend pointed out to me that that's why he doesn't want to go anywhere. I'm not entirely sure how much he is drinking because once I brought it up to him, he started being sneakier about it. I think a bottle might last 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, his sickness is probably hangover or he's drunk. Like, I don't think he's sick, but to see your partner really sick and to like throw their words back in their face, that makes you an asshole, not them. Like, OP, this poor lady, she's not an a-hole. She didn't do anything wrong. I get being tired of somebody's crap when you're dealing with it for years. And honestly, like, if he has an alcohol problem, he's not going to get help until he hits his rock bottom. He hasn't hit it yet. His wife leaving him could make him open his eyes, and it could also not freeze him at all. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. It sucks, Melissa. Like, I just feel like he's an alcoholic, and that's what the root of the problems really is. It's not so much about him not wanting to spend money or go out. He probably spends all his money on whiskey. Um, so that's why he doesn't want to spend money. It's dipping into his liquor fund. Yeah. Um, I hope you know, it gets better, but it's just like until somebody wants to open their eyes, it's not gonna get better. Do you want some trivia questions? We were on animals. So let me know. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go to trivia. I click on the story. So, oh yeah. If you have any ideas what you want to see like coming in January for like Mass Mondays, let me know. Um, either like my next Mass Monday, either gonna um write my predictions with you or just tell you some of mine. I'm not sure which route I'm leaning towards. Because last year I didn't tell you my predictions. I just told you like just recently in a video that will be coming out. Well, I'm gonna tell you like tomorrow. So yeah. Okay. Oh, you want to know how my Christmas event went? Okay. Well, um, I go in depth about it on my next Get Ready With Me, so stay tuned for that. Um, so, oh, how did it go? Okay, so a lot of families, it went smoothly, them getting their gifts, like no issues. Um, and some of them it didn't. Um, so we um we needed some backup sponsors. One was miscommunication, and another one, the guy just never followed through. He never followed up. He never responded to us. Like he just disappeared. Um, so yeah. Um, but the family that had 4 children needed a food box, and it was the guy that just didn't respond. Luckily, we were able to get multiple sponsors to get all of the stuff on their list, and they were really happy about everything that they got, and I couldn't be more happy. Just one of them had shoes that didn't quite fit, but they're gonna exchange them. That was the only thing, but everything else went great. Um, as far as I know, everyone got their gifts. We had one person that was upset that they didn't get everything on their list, and prior, because of their seventh year doing it, prior we only ever had one incident where it was like that, where they just got toys. It was a miscommunication. It was a big mess. Um, like I think the family's number was 3, and the other person that was helping me run the event, they told the sponsor because they forgot what family it was. They told them 13, so it was a mess. So they ended up getting everything for the other family, and when it came to the family they actually sponsored, they just gave them gifts and they were very rude to them. And this was towards the beginning, maybe it's my second or third year doing it. So yeah, I don't think it was the first year. It might have been. I don't know. Um, so that was a mess, but that wasn't this year. So this year, sponsor, like it was hard to get in contact with them, and then they were claiming they didn't know how to use Messenger. They couldn't find the message. I had to walk them through it. I don't know if they were trying to get out of it. I don't know. But as far as I know, they got the food box and they got the gifts. They just didn't get 2 gifts. So one child I think got everything, and then 2 didn't, to my knowledge. And the mother was upset about that. But it's like if the sponsor doesn't let us know they cannot get something, we cannot get another sponsor to sponsor that because we need to know. So it was like that, and I hear that that happened a lot for the angel tree, where because how hard times are right now, the recession and all that, um, people are only getting like part of their list and not the entire list. So as far as I know, everybody else pretty much got everything. The only thing is, um, the elderly lady, her sponsor messed up and got her a tablet for children, and she just needed the tablet like for like banking and stuff. So I was gonna ask my brother if he still had the computer he was gonna give to me and see if we can get that to her. Um, but yeah. Um, I'm glad you said that because it's something I brought up in my makeup video. We had now this isn't this lady that I was talking about that didn't get all the gifts. We had a lady. She wasn't a group member, and this is why I only allow group members to nominate people because if they're not a member, um, and they're rude and disrespectful, they're representing you, and you're the one taking the blame. So she was nice to the person that gave her the gifts, but when it came to the food box, she ghosted her. She did not respond. Like they set up like a meeting, but she just needed to confirm if we're still good to go. She did not respond. Like she gave her like 48 hours. She did not respond. She left her on red. When I tried to reach out, same thing, left me on red. Was not responding. So very rude and disrespectful. And the person nominating her was also rude. Because they were having some kind of medical issue, and they're like, well, you can't count on me. You need to like only communicate with them. And it's like, well, we need to communicate with you because she's not communicating with us. And yeah, no response. Like she's like updating that she was on Messenger recently and not talking to us. So she got banned. And then I put little notes, so if this lady like ever surfaces on my event, she will not be there. Now I didn't do the same for the person that was upset that they didn't get everything that they wanted, because this person might have been in my group for years, and I understand seeing things previously and seeing everybody get everything that they want and very thankful. And it's just like the times have changed. I'm sorry to break it to you, but they have, and it's not a good time for just about anybody. So yeah, that's why you didn't get everything. And sure, some people got either the whole list or got more. But I cannot, and I will not ask people like, okay, are you bare minimum? Are you gonna get everything on the list? Are you gonna go above and beyond and then pair people up that way? That's not how that works. People look at the list and they look at what they can do and who they want to help. A lot of people are like, I cannot do a food box. So they don't look at those ones. They look at the ones that don't have food boxes. And some people, they're like, I want the largest family, so that's what they look for. Like, I cannot, like, limit what the people, like, who they can get. Like, no, they get either the certain criteria that they want, or some people, they don't care what the list is. They don't care how many kids it is. Like, their budget is big enough. They care about location. Like, because this one woman, she only sponsors in a certain location. We only had one family in that location. So she's like, that's my family. Like, yeah. Like, some people are like that. They have to sponsor in their location where it's closest to them. And I get that. Because my county is huge and it's spread out. So, when, like, I was trying to partner people up, right? So, I think one person wanted to help someone in like a rural area, but like that meeting, it was like an hour and a half. Like they were on opposite sides. Like, yeah. So it's hard. Oh, thank you. Like love doing my event. I love it so much. I didn't tell you everything because I want you to watch my makeup video for all of that. Because we had 3 people, 3 banned this year. We ban them occasionally. Different reasons. Not following through when you agree to sponsor and not communicating with us to let us know ahead of time. If If you do it or we know ahead of time and we're able to get them back the sponsor, like yeah, but when it's crunch time and you're just not telling us, like bye. Um because I've had situations where it's just like a medical event, accident, death in the family, like that's all okay. That was all excuse. Like life happens and it doesn't matter what time of year it is, it happens. So yeah, we were able to like get them responsored, but that wasn't the case. It's just they just didn't communicate. So yeah, so like that's one reason is like you don't follow through with something you say you're gonna do. You don't let us know. So you get banned for that. You get banned for being rude and disrespectful, and um, yeah, I've had it be like the actual family. Like this year, I've had it be the person that nominated the family. So I had it both ways. Um, and what is another one? Oh, greed, taking advantage, trying to get sponsorships in multiple places and being caught. So yeah, those are the reasons people get banned. And this year, all three. Yeah. Oh, like, oh, so mad. Yeah. Like, I love me. I love my event. I love doing it. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm so excited for next year. Um, and I didn't do it this year because my brother gave me an idea, like, afterwards. And so many people, I don't know why, with, like, written word, it doesn't make sense to them. And I, I have different people read it for me to make sure it makes sense, and they're like, it makes sense, it's straightforward, it's a lot of information but it's straightforward. And I'm like, okay, so what I'm gonna do is yes, greedy, the people that try to get sponsorships everywhere. um what I'm gonna do, my brother's idea, is record videos. I'm gonna do it for I'm waiting until like my voice is better, I'm not sick anymore. I'm gonna do it for the Christmas help information post. It's already posted in the group, but I'll just read everything, say it all, like, yeah, explain it. I'll do that for that. I'll do it, um, like, for the process for nominating someone. Like, I'll do it for the part one, like the one that's shown in the group, and then the part two of all the information I need. And I'll probably do it for the Christmas event, like explaining how it works. Like all that information is listed there, but some people still don't understand. So, and there'll be videos like that on my. They'll be on my channel, but they'll be unlisted. So yeah, the only problem with that, because I'm not creating a new channel, is if anybody is angry at me for any reason, then they can like go to my channel and talk crap. So because I do have people that get angry with me because they misunderstood what they read, and then they got mad that they weren't guaranteed a spot. Like, I tell you, no spots can be held. Like, I need the information and I need it before somebody else swoops in and takes the spot. Yeah, a lot of them tell me thank you, and a lot of the people that sponsor tell me thank you too. Um, I didn't get any pictures this year. Some years I do, but I had a few families like tell me like their experience, so that was nice. Like, I like them sharing their stories. Like, they don't have to, but I like hearing it and I like seeing it. And if they allow me to, then I'll share the pictures. But they don't always allow me to. They don't always want me to, and that's fine. But I like either seeing or hearing what people get. I like that. Like, it's like it feels like watching an unboxing. Like, I love that feeling. I love people opening their gifts and all that. I love them smiling and being happy. And this year, my niece and my nephew were on the list, so um, I didn't get to see it, but I heard what they got, and they seemed really happy, and that made me happy. My niece got two pairs of shoes. Um, her brother didn't get any, but they asked, so I don't know if they messed up or if they got something else and changed their mind. So she got 2 pairs of shoes. Um, she got 2 pairs of Converse. I don't know if they got them on sale or if they paid full price. Because if they paid full price for Chucks, like, wow. And they were in boxes. Like, it wasn't like, you know how sometimes you buy shoes like at Ross and they're not in a box. No, they were in boxes. So I feel like they were actually from a shoe store. Yeah, and some people do and some people don't, but a lot of the sponsors meet the families. So if even if they don't get to see them open it, they get to like have that exchange. Sometimes they get to meet the children, sometimes they don't, and usually that's enough for them. Like they like meeting the families. And that's why a lot of people like to do my event versus Angel Tree, because Angel Tree you don't get to see who it goes to, and sometimes you hear that they accidentally give the gifts to somebody else, or they took from you what you donated to give to somebody else because they didn't get anything. And my program doesn't do that. We don't take from other people. We keep looking for more sponsors to make up for like what they didn't get if we know they're not getting it. Um, but yeah, so Ray, do TJ Maxx, do they have the boxes or not? Because I don't know. Um, yeah, I have no idea like how they buy. Because a lot of people do like they do um, get stuff like TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls, like they get deals. Burlington's, you know. So, but some people don't get deals. Like I don't know. Like it's your money, your choice. Do however. But my niece was so thrilled to get the book that she wanted. Um, It was a very specific book from one of her genres. She didn't have it. It was the only book she wanted that she didn't have because Brooke spoils her pretty much anytime he gets her. So she doesn't really want for books. She has like a massive collection of books. She has like probably more books than she can ever read. She needs a library. She gets that from her mom. Her mom loves to read. Um, so yeah. She has an immense amount of books. So yeah, she was happy and she got a gift card to Barnes and Noble, so that made her happy. Like yeah, and her brother, um, he got like a weighted dino plushie, like he has autism and I heard that like kids love those. So I put it on his list and I was hoping he'd like it and he loved it and he got like a dino pillow and he loved that and I think he got like a Hot Wheels track and he was excited. I don't know if it has dinosaurs because sometimes they have like the Hot Wheels sets that have dinosaurs, um, like dinosaur head or whatever. So I don't know if it's one of those. If it was, he'd be so happy. Okay, TJ Maxx doesn't have shoes in boxes like Ross. Okay, that's what I thought. Because some places, like I think Marshall still have boxes, but whenever I went, um, I think it was for my kid's birthday. It was so disorganized in the shoe section. Like there was boxes and boxes everywhere. They were like just looked like someone just dumped a bunch of boxes. So I didn't even look there because I've been there multiple times, and all the other times it was pretty much like any shoe store. Like everything was stacked up, everything was like nice, but it just looked like someone dumped a bunch of shoes. Like it was a mess. So I didn't look. And for Christmas, my kids they were all getting shoes from my ex, so I didn't look. So they all got shoes. Lucy got like tie dye sparkly Skechers. Um, Zoe and Mel each got black and white shoes. One is Converse, like high tops, and Mel got high tops as well, but they're DCs. Um, and Zoe's are not just high tops, but they're platforms. So she's a little bit taller. She said that she didn't know they were platforms. She thought they were regular ones. Yeah, and and I asked her like why didn't she want like the regular ones and she's like what do you mean, and then I showed her my old Converse. I need new ones, but like where it's like regular, you know, it's like a regular shoe, and she's like she made a face like she's like no, I like high tops. I'm like okay, that's fine, you have preference, but I guess now like all the kids wear high tops, but when I was a kid, everyone wore them like the low cut. Like not really anybody really wore high tops when I was growing up. So it's kind of funny how it's changing. But I thought when my parents were growing up, like in the 80s and stuff, like they were wearing high tops. So it's kind of funny how it's just like high tops, low tops, high tops again. Like the times. And I didn't know Chuck Converse, were as old as they were. I didn't know they were around in the 50s. Like, I had no clue. Because I was watching Riverdale, and it was when they were back in time in the 50s, and I saw them wearing Chucks, and I wanted to know if that was, like, accurate. Turns out it was. I didn't know they were that old. Right, it was low tops. Low tops were popular. Now they're back to high tops. Like, my kid thought that was standard, so I'm guessing even kids at her school wear high tops, which is fine. It's your preference. Personally, I had a pair of high tops and I didn't like them. Like, I had ones that were all black because I got them because I wanted to try, and I just didn't like how they felt. I prefer the low tops. I wanted the boots when I was a kid, but I'm like, when I was a kid, the boots were like completely lace up, so I'm like, I don't think I have the patience for that. But now they say they brought them back and there's a zipper. I'm like, oh yeah, if there's a zipper, that might be more my speed. So, Melissa, do you want to do like 5 trivia questions? Just like, I think I have the trivia hashtag on here so that way some people, when they watch the replay, they can answer some. We can do 11 through 15, right? More like, that's 5, right? And remember, we're not animals. They might be easy. Okay, I'm like, did we do these? No, we didn't. Alright. Number 11. What creature with an equine, I think that's how you say it, name has no teeth or stomach, mates for life, and is the only species on Earth where the male carries the unborn offspring? If nothing else tells you what it is, the last one should. Because I know this for that reason. But I didn't know they didn't have stomachs. Do they really have no teeth? Do you need me to say it again? Let me know. They said it on Friends, but I knew it before Friends. They said it when Rachel was pregnant. I can tell you. You want me to tell you? I don't mind. Because I knew what this was. I knew what it was before I saw the episode of Friends. I don't remember who told me, but yeah. Because I found it very interesting. Seahorse. The seahorse are the ones that are pregnant, the male seahorse, and that's why Ross, when Rachel was all pregnant, he's like, I wish I was a seahorse. And she looks at him like, what? And he's like, yes, because the males are the ones that are pregnant. And he's like, and also I would be far away in the sea. All right, maybe this one. Yeah, seahorse. Maybe this one will be easy. What is the name of the second tallest the second tallest standing bird on the planet. The animal is found only in Australia and is related to the ostrich. Okay, I didn't know they were only in Australia. Right, I didn't know about the stomach thing either. I was wondering how they're pregnant. But I know that the babies aren't in the stomach. I was just like, also thinking, how do you eat? Like, if you have no stomach, where did the food go? No, they're related to the ostrich. I didn't know they were related. I've heard of them, and also on Friends they mentioned them because it was when Joey was looking to invest in something. Emu, just EMU, emu. Yeah, he was going to invest in an emu farm, but he didn't know what that was. And Monica had explained or maybe it wasn't Monica, maybe it was Chandler. One of them had explained to him that it's like you raise them to be eaten. Yeah, emu. It's an emu. Okay, I know you're gonna get this one. I know you're gonna get this one, Melissa. Number 13. The tallest living lizard can't breathe fire, but it does have a venomous bite that inhibits blood clotting. It causes blood clotting. What creature is this? I didn't know about the blood clotting. But I knew it was the largest lizard. Oh yeah, if I forget, Sweet Melissa has a channel. Definitely check her out. If you're watching the replay, let her know I said hi. I'll try to remember to put Sweet Melissa in the description after this video, is up. Like, sometimes I'm not able to, edit right away for whatever reason. Oh, it's not a bearded dragon. I don't know where all of these dragons are. But my neighbor's from Jamaica, and he says that they were running for their lives from one of these. Like, they were climbing up trees, and it was starting to climb up the trees too. I don't know how they got away from it, but it was viciously chasing them in Jamaica. You're welcome, Melissa. So I don't know if that's where they live or if that's just one of the places. But yeah. It sounded like the scariest experience ever. Do you need me to tell you what it is? Yeah. It's a Komodo dragon. I don't know how big they get. I just know they're huge. And they're vicious. And yeah. I actually don't know what a bearded dragon looks like. I have to look it up. Out here, we have Gila monsters. They're small. I seen one on the side of the road once. Yeah, Komodo dragon. Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what is that? So number 14 stumped me. I couldn't even read the word. Yeah, Komodo dragons. I didn't know about their bites clotting your blood, so that sounds scary. Okay, almost done. Number 14. The Sumatran species of what famously horned mammal officially went extinct in Malaysia in November 2019. The animal is not yet extinct globally, as a few dozen live in Indonesia. I did not know this. And I didn't know these animals were native to Asia. I see them in zoos sometimes, or used to. And it doesn't have the whole word, it just has like the abbreviation for the word. Yes, Melissa, rhino. Right, I didn't know that about the Komodo dragons either. But yeah, rhino. I did not know that. I didn't know they were like almost completely extinct. Like, that's so sad. Okay. Okay. I think we'll get this one. 15. You learn stuff every day. Like, I didn't know this. This trivia is fun for that way because you learn stuff. So, number 15. What does the bat use to navigate and locate its prey? I think I only know this because of Pokemon when I was a kid. I used to play the game. And on the game, the bat Pokemon, I forget what it was called, would do it. So, number 15. Oh, no. Well, I it I don't know if it's the same thing, Melissa, because what it says, it's the thing that that one whale does to locate stuff. The beluga, it's the same thing, and I only know that because of Finding Dory. So I don't know if it's the same. It doesn't say here, so I'll have to look it up. Well, that, I guess, it says echolocation. And I only heard that for the beluga whale, so yeah, that's what it says. Echolocation. I don't know how it works. I don't, but that's what it says. If there was someone really smart in here, can you drop that in the comments? How does echolocation work? Because I don't know. Are we done with 15? We don't want to do anymore. Because, yeah. I can put down that we stopped at 15, or we did stop at 15, but then we pick up on 16. So. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. I wasn't sure. Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to say you're wrong because I don't know. Because there are words that mean the same thing. It's just people use it different words. And then I'm like, is that the right word? I don't know. Yeah. So let me know if you want to see certain things during Mass Monday. I think I'll do like shorts videos, like try-ons of like my clothes for Christmas. And what else? Oh, thank you for sharing, Melissa. She says animals like bats, dolphins, and some birds use echolocation to navigate, hunt for food, communicate with their species, avoid obstacles, and identify friends and enemies. Thank you for sharing, in case anybody else needed to know that. But yeah. So let me know if you want to see anything on Mass Monday specifically. The next one I'm gonna be filming, gonna like do my um 2025 predictions. Um yeah. Movie or book series. Oh, that sounds fun. So Melissa's thinking about picking a movie or a book series and doing masks for that or makeup looks based off the movie. I have to think about that. That sounds fun because sometimes I try to do like seasonal looks, right? But that doesn't always work. Um, so that would be fun. The next Get Ready With Me, I'm gonna film. I'm gonna use the palette I got for Christmas. I really want to use that. Um, but yeah, that would be fun. I just don't know how I would do that. I don't have a lot of mask left, actually. I have to like, because we did the mask with the Disney movies. Oh, that sounds fun. Like, have colors. I have to look at my mask and see what I'm working with. Yeah, right now, might lean towards like Q&As and stuff like that. Um, I do know I'm gonna do like what I did last year and go over how my 12 days of January went to show how my 12 months of the year are gonna go. It's a superstition my grandma told me about, where you pay attention to the weather, what happens, and how you're feeling, and all that, and it will tell you how your month will go for each month of the year. So the first, January 1st is January. Um, January 5th would be May, and so forth, you know? Um, and it's very interesting because if you notice, first 12 days, it the weather goes up and down. Like the first couple of days, it'll be kind of cool, and then it get like warm, and yeah, like it's so interesting to see that fluctuate. Um, yeah, that sounds like fun, Melissa. Thank you for all the ideas. Mm, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about the mask and connecting them to movies and stuff. Cause yeah, right now the next one I'm coming out tomorrow. It's going over my predictions for 2024. What came true, what didn't, and then gonna do predictions for 2025. And then after that, I don't know. Oh, after that done, I'll be going over my 12 days for January. Yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Because I did go through a phase like randomly where I would like to do makeup looks based on shows, like either what they did in the show or like um like little quizzes on Facebook, and I had one that looked like Harley Quinn, and I did that look inspired by that because I liked how it looked. So yeah, I can look to get inspiration from different things and see what I can come up with. I wanted so badly to do a Nightmare Before Christmas look, like paint my face white and look like Jack, but I got really sick, so that went out the But that was a plan for winter. And I'm like, well, dang it. Because I didn't do it for Halloween, so I wanted to do it for Christmas, and it didn't happen. Yeah, I don't have any masks with hearts, but I'll have to see what I like do have and go with that. Okay, so what I'm gonna use for my next one is just this one because it's just here. So I have to like through all my masks and see what I got and go from there. Thank you for all the ideas, Melissa. I have to see. Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited though. But my next Mass Monday that I'm gonna be filming, my one talking about predictions and all that for 2025. It's my 100th. 100 Mass Mondays. Like, can you believe it? It's 100. I can't believe it. Um, yeah. So I'm excited for that. I thought about doing something because it's 100, but I can't think of what to do. You know how kids go out for the 100 days and all that? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not doing 100 masks. Like, I don't know. Yeah, 100. Um, because the one coming out tomorrow is 99, so 100. Thank you. I hope people watch it because I'm excited. I should put 100 on the title. I should do that. On title and the thumbnail. 100th Investment Day. Yeah. And I'm so excited for that. I'm filming, yeah, I'm probably gonna film it tomorrow on a Monday. So we shall see. Thank you so much, Melissa, for hanging out with me. I had so much fun hanging out with you. So, yeah. Do you have a question for me before I go? I hope you have a wonderful day, and I've been on for a while. I don't have Lucy, obviously. So, M&M's. I got yesterday. I was gonna take them to the movies, but I took a bunch of minis instead, the mini M&M's. So I have like a family-sized bag of M&M's. I can't wait to eat. Oh, me too. I love having you in my lives and my Get Ready With Me. I missed last week's. I meant to be there, yeah, just a few days ago, because kids were sick. I was sick and I missed it, and then I felt like bad, like so bad. I'm like, dang it, and I apologize at the end of my Get Ready With Me for like this coming week. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a nice Sunday as well, and it's like a good relaxing day. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I love doing that stuff. So thank you so much, everyone that hangs out with me, everyone that watches the replay, and let me know what you got for Christmas. Let me know what you thought of what I got for Christmas. And yeah, if you want to see my blanket at a later date, let me know. I can put that in a short, maybe. Thank you. We're slowly getting better. Lou was the last one to get sick, and her symptoms were different. She got really warm, was really fatigued, really like tired, had the chills and all that. She's much better now, so that's good. Bye. Thank you for spending time with me, and catch me in the next one. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate you going back to see what I got. Bye.